Hey everybody, what's happening? Glad to be able to be with you today to bring you another video review. I'm very excited about this one, probably more excited than most people are, because today we have G.I. Joe Classified number 52, Snake Eyes and Timber. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I was not expecting to get this figure today, first of all, and I wasn't even really planning on buying it, but I saw it in the store today. I actually saw it at my local hobby shop. Special shout out to Hero Headquarters in Westminster for having this figure and letting me purchase it because I was very excited when I saw it. Was not expecting to be excited, but once I actually looked the figure over, obviously I'm just looking at the box because of course this is another Hasbro figure that comes windowless, so you're just hoping that what's on the back or in the pictures is actually what's in the box. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, you know what? That's not too bad. I actually don't have this version of Snake Eyes in my collection. And by that, I mean I don't have in my collection currently a visored Snake Eyes. I just have a Commando Snake Eyes, not a Ninja Snake Eyes. So I was excited to get it. And I also have a Classified Stalker on the way, and I thought those two would make a pretty good pairing based on their outfits with the similar scarves and the green deco. Look for that review very soon. I'll be doing Stalker very soon. But yeah, so I picked it up today, and we're going to do what we always do. We're going to look at the outside of it. We're going to talk about the box art and, take a good look at it before we crack it open and see what the figure's all about. I got a feeling since this is going to be another Snake Eyes, we're pretty much going to know what we're getting straight out of the package. But I think it's got a couple of extra things, some extra guns, maybe some different hands, so it'll be fun. But yeah. Enough listening to me talk. Let's actually look at the figure. That's why you're here, right? All right, let's do it. Okay, so here it is. We have Snake Eyes and Timber, number 52 in the G.I. Joe Classified series. Like I said, I wasn't planning on buying it, but when I saw it in my local hobby shop today, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this guy. I don't have a Ninja version of Snake Eyes currently in my collection. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I only have a Commando version. And I was like, you know what, it's pretty cool. The Commando version I have is the same one that has the same timber in it, but it's in the gray deco and not the white as this one is, at least if we go by the box art. But speaking of the box art, man, I love this. I love the lights up in the sky, the, what's it called? The Aurora Borealis. I like that effect up in the sky. I like this polar bear that's just hanging out right back here around Snake Eyes' cabin. I assume that's supposed to be. But yeah, the hats off to the artist who did this work. It is very, very nice, and I enjoyed it immensely. Of course, down in the corner you have what the actual figures are in the box. Like I said, this is number 52 in this series. So Classified's just knocking them out in 2 years, man. 52 figures in a matter of 3 years if you count 2019 when Snake Eyes 00. I think it came out in 2019. I can't remember. But yeah, so there's the front and the side. Here is the back. This is actually what you get in the box. And first thing I actually noticed besides all this was they're still doing the whatever this new file card system is. I don't even remember. I remember at one point you could look it up online, but I don't know if they've changed it or what, because it looks pretty close to the same. All these don't look like they change other than the emblem in the middle. That looks like a shuriken, so probably hand weapons. I'm assuming that means stealth because it's an eye. Bladed weapons since it looks like a sword or a knife. And I don't know what the skull means. Badass ninja, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so in the box you get your Snake Eyes figure. It's supposed to be 6.3 inches in height. Comes with, oddly enough, I believe that's the Alley Viper's gun, and so is that actually. So 2 Alley Viper weapons previously released, an assault rifle, his classic SMG Uzi, and a pistol with a silencer on it, a knife, an extra hand with a shuriken, so that's pretty cool, and a chopping hand, so that's kind of cool. And then of course his classic sword, his poncho vest thingy, I don't know what you want to call it. And then Timber, of course, is in white deco this time with the alternate head. So yeah, this is looking like it's going to be pretty cool. Nothing too exciting otherwise. On the other side, we get the similar icons and just the legalese on the bottom. So yeah, that's I would actually probably own a print of that, to be honest. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. So again, hats, tip of the hat to the artist who made that. But enough of that. Let's break into it and see what we got going on here. Okay, I figured I'd cut in real quick. Normally I'd try to show you this after I'd already taken it all apart, but I like what they've done here. First of all, I'll put it in the screen really quick so you can see it. I was trying to open it from the side, and it actually doesn't open from the side. It opens from the top. So that's pretty nice. But no, here's what they look like in the new windowless packaging. So I don't know if you've seen the blue Ninjas. They come in a similar type of box where you get they had their two figures lined up. They did the same thing with Snake Eyes. You got Snake Eyes and Timber, and then you get this little foot locker, which, you know, we can open it real quick on screen, see what we got in here. Let's see. I'm assuming this is all the weapons and the accessories. Yep. So we got our warning papers, and we have this really cool paper with the G.I. Joe and Cobra logos on them. I think that's really neat. I'm glad they do that. It just kind of gives it that premium feel. So let's just tear it open, and we'll look in here real quick. And it looks like we have the alternate portrait. We have the neckerchief or poncho, whatever you want to call that. And we've got some hands. See you later. Got some hands. Looks like some of the weapons are in here already. I don't know where the rest are. They must be in these. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I just wanted to show you real quick a breakdown. I'm going to get all this stuff taken out, and then we'll actually start talking about the figures and the accessories. So here we go. This is a quick comparison of the two. And I think it's pretty obvious right now that this one being in the all black is just what we're all remembering of when we think of Snake Eyes. But this is, I don't know, I kind of like having some color in my Snake Eyes. You know, black's cool, don't get me wrong. I love black, you know, outfits. They definitely give off that cool Commando Ninja vibe. But yeah, I think just having a little bit of color goes a long way. Of course, you can see they both come with the same SMG, but on mine I've got the SMG with the silencer on it, but this one I do not. I'm trying to see if you can see the difference. I think you can actually tell the difference in the grays now, or the gray versus just the all black on the Snake Eyes. There you go. That's actually pretty good right there. You can see on the Snake Eyes in my left hand, the new one, that underneath his visor, that is black. But everything else is just kind of a gray, and then the gray shoulder pads or the dark gray are just not the same as the pure black. It's just, I don't know. It's subtle difference, but it's noticeable at the same time. But yeah, otherwise, it's the exact same figure. Just a different head, some different web gear. And then obviously the torso is different because it matches more of the V1, the version 1 classified than this one. But you tell me. Which let's talk about Timber for a second, because, you know, I can't get enough talking about this dog, right? Excuse me, Snake Eyes. Try to stand up. He'll probably fall over in a second. But yeah, I lost the portrait for my original. I didn't lose it. It's somewhere in this room. I just can't find it. But I just like so much more that they, like, this is probably what a real Timberwolf's going to look like out in the wild. So I respect that. But again, this is just the one that was what the action figure was growing up. Otherwise, exactly the same. Exact same figure. But so cool to have both of them. So yeah, well, there we go. We have, see ya Timber, see ya Snake Eyes. And we have, in closing, Snake Eyes and his trusty wolf Timber. G.I. Joe Classified, number 52. Do you like it? Are you going to pass on it? Are you going to wait for it to maybe drop? Maybe Amazon will have it special during Christmas? I don't know. I'm going to give it a get it if you don't already have the V1 Timber and Snake Eyes. If you're happy with that and there's only one Snake Eyes for you, stick with that one. If you want to upgrade, though, and you want to get the classic all-white wolf and you don't mind having another Ninja Commando Snake Eyes, then spring the money for this. I got mine at a hobby shop, my local hobby shop, so I paid a little bit more for it. I don't even remember what retail on this guy is, probably like $45, something around that, $45. But hey, if you're going to get it, let me know in the comments. If you're not going to get it, let me know why you're not going to get it. Stay tuned. hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. I will be reviewing Stalker. He is next on the list. And then I'm probably going to jump into some other things and some Marvel Legends maybe, or maybe probably more some Masters of the Universe Origins and Masterverse. But let me know what you'd like to see, because I've got a stack of toys right below me that I have not went through yet, and I need to start getting some serious reviews cranked out now that I'm starting this back up. So again, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I appreciate it. We'll talk at you soon.